Alright guys, we've been talking a lot about the beat 'em ups, right? We've been talking how a great time it is to be a beat 'em up game. Literally today we got the new G.I. Joe Wrath of the Cobra released on Steam. It's coming to consoles eventually. But right now I want to talk about a remake of the 1993 arcade hit from Data East. We're talking about Night Slashers. This is the Night Slashers Remake though, guys. It is available right now, and the reason why I want to talk about this game really quick here because it is on sale. If you go to the Nintendo eShop, it is on sale for $4.99. Yes, $5 for this game here. Normally $9.99. It's also available on PlayStation for, I believe, on sale for like $8.99. I believe it is here, and then of course it's on Xbox as well too, in Steam. But $9.99 normally here. But on the Nintendo Switch, it is currently $4.99. So I've been looking at this game for a little while now. I don't really remember playing the original one that much in the arcades, but I want to go ahead and check it out because it looks. I love beat 'em ups, and this game looked absolutely fantastic. So again, it's going to tell you about it. That way, if you didn't know about it, well, now you do, guys. And of course, I'm a huge fan of beat 'em up. So again, this is going to be an arcade style game here. It has 7 different stages in it here, so 7 different areas. So the game's not super long by any means, but it's definitely a lot of fun. I want to kind of go over some details here. So again, this is a beat 'em up, like a horror themed beat 'em up. So I want to go over some of the features that you get in this new remake version of it. So it does say expanded hero roster. So you get 4 different characters that you can play from, that you can battle through. There is enhanced controls and combat mechanics as well here too. You do have upgraded visuals. Where basically says from blood splatter to dynamic lighting, witness the horror unfilled with updated visual effects that heighten the intensity of the gameplay. Sound and music, you can pick from the original soundtrack, or you can go ahead and do more of a modern day remake of the soundtrack. Apparently there is a character selection screen overhaul, so they must have redone that completely. It says they tried to revamp the character selection screen, showcasing the heroes in a more engaging and visually striking way. So definitely some changes from the original version to this one, but like I mentioned, never really played the original one very often, but I'm having a heck of a lot of fun with this one here, just as a nice little beat 'em up to play here once in a while. It does have 4-player local co-op as well here too, with 4 different heroes that you can choose from. You can also go in and kind of mess around in the music room, so you can kind of go back and forth between the original soundtrack and the remake soundtrack as well too. So it's kind of fun to go in there and listen to those. You can also go down to how to play. Of course, you have your options and such as well here too. You also can go back to like credits if you want to go and check out the credits, just to kind of roll through those and see those. It's credits. It is what it is, but you can definitely go in and take a look at that. The options mode doesn't really have a whole lot. You can kind of mess around with the video and such, and also with the different like filters and such as well here too, which we'll take a look at in just one moment. You can also go in and mess around with the custom game, so you can go in and kind of customize your game itself. There's some things you can that it's locked. I think you have to beat the game or something to be able to do that. I'm not too sure, but there's some things you can go in and kind of customize. Otherwise, you can go back in and just do a normal arcade style version of the game. You can choose between very easy, medium, hard, and nightmare mode to be able to play through. The good thing is, as you defeat each level, whether it's easy, medium, whatever it may be, it does save those as you go through. But if you start the game over and you leave the game and you go back in, you have to go ahead and start all over with like your regular lives and such. So that doesn't carry over, but the stages do unlock. Each stage does unlock as you progress through each different difficulty. As mentioned, you can go in, you can play around with the soundtrack, so you can go back and forth between the original version of the soundtrack, or you can do the remake version as well here too. We'll take a quick listen to both. You can also go in and kind of mess around. Of course, you change the English, or change the language and such. You can turn on and off bloom. You can mess around with the color, or saturated, mono, default, whatever it may be. I've been playing on default maybe. Then of course you got effects and such as well here too. You have like a retro 1 effect, a retro 2 that kind of makes it a little bit more of like that pixelated as well here too. Kind of makes it look like the old version of the game, or default, which gives it the remake look of the game as well too. Of course, you can mess around with the gamma and such as well here too. So again, just a whole different slew of things that you can do in between. There's no fast forward, no rewind, nothing like that. You can't save the game, but like I mentioned, if you leave the game in the middle of it, your progress the stage does save. Your progress doesn't save, but your stage is saved, so you can go back at least and kind of start all over. But either way, though, you can go back a little, stage 6 or whatever it may be. But And honestly, it's very simplistic. There's literally an attack button, a jump button, then like a special button. You know, basically you have, each character has their own little special that they can use. It does drain your life as well too when you utilize this. There's also like combos and such you can do now as well too. You can charge, you know, your attack button as well too, and kind of do different attacks. So, and you can toss and throw your opponents. It's just all in all just a lot of fun. I think they did a great job with this remake. And again, if you're looking for a great beat 'em up style game here, that's not going to bust your wallet, then definitely $4.99 is worth this game. It is 100% worth it for this game. Even at $9.99, I would say it's worth it. Anything over that, yeah, maybe not, because it is, like I said, it's a short game. It's 7 stages only. But again, though, it's a lot of fun just to play here and there, and especially if you're playing local co-op, it's probably even more fun. So again, make sure you guys check this game out if you want to. Again, it's available on all platforms and Steam as well too. It's just cheaper right now on Nintendo Switch at $4.99. So let me know down below if you guys are picking this up, what you think of it. Did you play the original one? Again, just let me know down below here. Make sure you guys like this video if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification update. All things here on Chit Chat Gaming, a part of Chitty's World. And as always, guys, happy gaming.